A small merchant ship in the early 13th century BCE was making its way between two of the 5 tiny islands off Cape Gelidonia on the southwest coast of Turkey. These waters had long ago been described by the writer Pliny as extremely dangerous to mariners, and sometime during a storm that erupted that night, the vessel was thrown up against jagged rocks and plunged to a watery grave 90 feet below the surface. In 1958, some 3,000 years later, photojournalist Peter Throckmorton was completing his second summer aboard a sponge diving vessel captained by Kemal Aras. Throckmorton had gone to the southern coast of Turkey to write about sponge divers and their fascinating work. He was also interested in locating and charting ancient shipwrecks along the Turkish coast, and he was particularly curious about the wreck that Aras told him he had spotted some 4 years earlier. Aras had said that within the wreck he had seen a number of large copper ingots and that he had actually recovered a bronze knife. What if those copper ingots and that bronze knife were from a sea trader of the time of Odysseus and the Trojan Wars? Throckmorton wondered. If we found a Bronze Age ship, we would be like winners of the world's richest lottery. Throckmorton was more than an experienced photojournalist. He was a skilled diver. He had not only taken courses in archaeology, but also taken part in a dry land excavation. And he had a unique conviction. He was certain that a shipwreck could be excavated with the same scientific care and precision as archaeologists working on land. In order for that to happen, he knew the undersea excavation would, for the first time in history, have to be conducted by archaeologists diving down to the wreck, and not by professional or amateur divers who knew little or nothing about scientific excavation. Throckmorton had another important belief as well. I was convinced, he stated, that the seabed contained memories of maritime civilizations that had never been recorded. What historians had missed, the sea remembered.